Oh, the attorney? Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I guarantee you that attorney is heated. That attorney is pissed beyond belief. I'm curious if she's going to drop her. That I guarantee that the attorney absolutely positively did not tell her to release that. That did not happen. I would put stake in that. There's no way. I still don't get how no one got in trouble for the whole tape. Because the reason why, Misty, is because the judge had not signed. Well, she didn't get served properly, which we found out, which was true. She didn't get served properly, and it wasn't signed. That's why. So she didn't get pressed with napping charges, but she still kind of got in trouble because she got the supervised visitation. So she can't just be alone with her child anymore. She has to pay to see her child now. Yeah, she didn't have representation. She wasn't at two court dates. But the main thing was she was not served properly. They served her electronically, but there was no paper in her file that said that she was that she would accept electronic service. And AA Law Talk went over all of that with us and let us know. She went through her file. She is a practicing attorney for family law in California. She was able to look and see because it's public record. And there was absolutely no... Bree did not sign a form saying she says that she will take her forms via electronic service. Now, we know that she got them because she read them. But even though she got them and read them, doesn't mean anything because she did not get served properly in the court's eyes. So, that is why. Isn't it weird they got a Texas lawyer to do the cease and desist instead of a LA lawyer? Yeah, I was confused on that as well. Maybe it's cheaper out there? I don't know. Her attorney told me all this social media is not allowed in court. Well, she knows it's going to be because the judge made it absolutely very clear. Not only did the judge make it clear that it was going to be, judge's words almost verbatim was, I expect you as good representation will go back to your clients and tell your clients how to act on social media and that this case is not to be discussed. You guys are supposed to do right by baby W, blah, 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 blah. And if the other party, if the other ones, so if 2K sees Bree doing it or Bree sees 2K doing it, that you guys will get all of that information, take it back to your attorneys. Your attorney will give it to me before we start our trial on the 22nd. So I have time to review everything that was put out on social media. So the judge knows she's using all of that stuff. Everything's coming out on social media. She is using it, but she said, please only provide me the stuff that is absolutely adamant and that, makes a difference. What happened to what other attorney, love? Did you see her say Santos had court last week for the DV thing? Yeah, I don't know about that. Unless they did it, they could have done it via Zoom. Because they were visiting Hawaii, so it was very possible that they're using Zoom. Oh, yeah, that's been perfect for her. Because, remember, Bree has said from the beginning that the social media doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Anything I do on social media doesn't matter because that's my persona. That's just my persona. No, it matters. It matters. Oh, Bree's first attorney, that guy either left her or she got rid of him back in, November. And then didn't hire another one intentionally until April, the first week of April, in order to get an extension. Which, again, I've said this so many times. If you're doing everything right, if you're doing everything that you should be doing, why would you want to continue the case? You've done nothing wrong. Right? Why do you want your case continued? You should want your case done over with quickly so that you can get your child back. Why we continue it? So she continued it out almost, 5 months? I think she is going by what the judge said by the First Amendment and stop listening. Probably. She probably listened to just that piece of the, oh, wait, first rights, I can say whatever I want to. Yeah, she didn't listen to the direct orders of bring everything back to me because I will review it. Exactly. See, that's the thing, is the whole issue with Brie. Because again, she's not one. Well, let me not say that, because I actually think Brie could be kind of funny and entertaining, and Brie probably could keep up an audience, right? And do an entire spiel on here and keep people engaged and whatnot. If it didn't have to do with Baby W, I think that she could. I don't think Valet can. I know Ashley can't. She could, but she gets more views talking about Baby W. So what's going to happen when she loses all custody? Now 2K never has to bring it up. 2K can have a huge audience and gets very well supported and never has to talk about the baby. Hi, JK. And so it's just one of those weird things. I don't think she listened to any of what the judge said. Yeah. Listen, that absolutely cracks me up. The fact that the judge had to say that, and now Brie is mocking that. Brie, what the hell? Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to do this. Not dance for you. Get it together, Angie. Thank you, love. Do a little dance. But look, that threw me all off. What were we saying? Oh, my beautiful JK. Hello, love. Oh, yeah, the 2K can talk about absolutely anything and get supported so well. He doesn't have to talk about him. Yeah, John got over 800,000 diamonds on a battle and was blown away. Listen, I don't think I could handle it. I don't know what would happen with my heart. My heart would done explode. If I ever got, like, I get excited when you guys give me just like, even just like little things. To get that amount of, even if I ever was to get like a big gift, and I would even think something like a really big gift to me would be like 5,000, 10,000 diamonds. I'd probably shit myself. I don't know what I would do. 800,000? Oh my God. He was in disbelief. But he, how much money is that? So 1 million diamond, yeah, it was multi-gift. 1 million diamonds is $5,000 about. So, I don't know, probably about $4,000 or so. I would crap. The first time I ever got a galaxy, I almost couldn't breathe. I was like, oh my God. Yeah, it was one big gifter. I think one person gifted like 800 and some thousand, and then there was a bunch of other people that gifted like 5,000, 2,000, whatever. He deserves it though. Like if somebody has it, he deserves it. He does. Yeah, it's amazing. And again, like I said, he deserved, when he came on and talked about yeah, I would think he would have a case. Again, I don't know how things work in way. Oh, he was so grateful. When he came on, before this even happened, I was watching one of his lives, and he said, he's like, you know, so many things had changed when I had my son, and then when this battle, like when I had to start like really fighting, he was like, I didn't have the money. I was just doing barbering. I wasn't really, you know, big on here. She had completely bashed my name, but I knew I had to fight for my son. He's like, and that's when I started the Blue Page. He's like, I didn't want to do that. I never wanted to. That was never a thought of what I wanted to do. But I had to do what I had to do for my son. And I'm like, amen. Do what you got to do for your baby. And it worked. Yeah, listen. He deserves it. He absolutely deserves it. I almost cried for him. He was having a rough night. Yeah, it was a perfect. I wasn't watching live, but I saw the flashback, and you know, like, let's shout out like the really good creators that come on here and actually provide. It's the whole battling thing I've never got. I always say I will never ever be a battler. I'm not gonna come on here and ask you guys to send me gifts. I think that's crazy. But 2K, Mop, Chris Different, who else? Swag. There's a few of them that are so, Katrina, the Moo Moo dancing girl, that are so entertaining and creative. All money. Yeah, they literally put on a show. Oh, and Chris T. Yeah, Chris and 2K together. Oh my, well, first all of them are just plays. They put on a show, so them I don't mind gifting. Now Sadie's a little out of my league, but she puts on a show. She does some crazy stuff, but she puts on a good show. But the other people that are like, they get mad and they're yelling at them. Oh, Elm After Dark is funny. They're yelling at the people, come on, chat, you better do better. You better go and redo. You better write. You guys got a deep. I would never in a million years. I am just appreciative that you guys are even here, that you guys tap the screen, give me a daily heart me. Like, I would exit stage left so quick if I supported somebody. And, hi, Pinky. I like you too, love. Yeah, Mob does get, like, gets on his people sometimes. But I don't necessarily know, I don't necessarily know if it's, like, in a disrespectful way. Sometimes I think he just gets so animated, and then he's like, okay, just kidding. He's like, I'm thankful for, and then he names off all of his people. But again, they put on a show. But the other ones that just sit in their chair, do nothing, don't talk about anything, don't engage with their people, they're just talking to the other battlers, and just push. I don't know, it's just weird to me. Yeah, he apologized when he goes overboard. He gets into it. Oh, I love that. Boxer Mom, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, it gets loud and they get to yelling and stuff. But again, it's like, I don't even know who it was. I've never heard these people before. I would just, like I said, you guys know, when I fall asleep in the middle of the night, sometimes you guys will message me and you'll be like, what the heck are you doing up this late or whatever. I'm not. But I'll put it on a TikTok live or whatever, and it will just scroll to the next, and I'm just listening, but I'm usually asleep. But I got woke up because somebody was screaming, and it was a battle. And she's like, "You guys aren't gonna get the fuck out of here!" And I'm looking, if you haven't sent me at least 5,000 diamonds, and you need to go. I'm like, and people support this behavior. It's literally modern day. Panhandling is exactly what it is. The creators that battle, that act like that, right, to me are no different than Lisa, Nick, them, that don't have to battle, but they're just disrespectful and just demanding your money. Like, where's my money? Give me my money. It's not your money. Like, it blows my mind. It blows my mind. The fact that Santos was arrested for pushing Bree is not... Oh, no, it definitely is not going to look good in court. Absolutely at all. At all. And when John's attorney... Because John has a fabulous attorney. His attorney is worth every single penny, and I pray that he is able to get reimbursed for attorney fees, at least majority of it, right? But not only the fact that the DV charge, but also the fact that she lied under oath and said that her sister was in the car and then left, and now there's verification that has come out on this here tickety-talkety that it was Santos. And not only that when Travis was outside and filming, that you could hear the court hearing. So yeah, the judge is not going to be happy at all. I will be shocked. Oh, perfect. Buy a $900 hoodie for a dog who's sick that needs to go to the vet but can't do that. That is hilarious. Yeah, and that would be how many visits? Or how many hours? That would be like 7 hours worth of visits. But let's get a hoodie for a dog in California on a breed of dog that has trouble regulating their body temperature. Let's buy his ass a hoodie. It's only 120 degrees right now. Why not? That's exactly what he needs, is a hoodie. That's a great event. That's what I'm saying. These people are... Yeah, from my understanding, several people had said that he was sick and that he was sent to the nannies because he was sick. I can actually see her absolutely buying something for the dog. Now, do I think she would ever buy Baby W a $900 hoodie or even a $900 wardrobe? Nope. He only got the $120 wardrobe from Target, remember? She's like, I think that's okay. It's only $120. I could do that like every couple months, right? Oh, well, absolutely classic. What else would you do with him? She doesn't know what to do with him when he's sick. Remember when she had him and he was sick and she had no clue what to do? That poor baby was so sick and in a diaper and she was wrapped up in his blanket. And that baby was... Barbie, thank you for subbing. Oh, you guys. I so appreciate you guys for subbing. Ooh, we should do a sub-only live sometime. Like a game night or something. Have fun. But anyways, yeah, blows my mind. Absolutely blows my mind. I will never forget that. That was when she was in Texas. She was staying on live the entire time. That baby looked like he felt horrible. I just wanted to climb through the screen and just hold him and hug him. His little, you know when babies are sick, like their little cheeks are red and their eyes are droopy and watery. What the cow, number 14, my favorite number. Thank you, love. And she's like, I don't know what to do with him. He just don't feel good. He doesn't want to be held. He doesn't want this. People are in chat telling her, give him some Tylenol because she said he was hot, he had a fever, but she didn't have a thermometer, so she had zero clue what to do with that baby. But yeah, he was in a diaper, nothing else on, she was fully clothed, and she was wrapped up in his Winnie the Pooh blankie. I don't know, lady, maybe he just wanted his blankie. I don't know. Maybe, just a small possibility, he just wanted to be picked up and held. Maybe he wanted his mother to put the phone down and pick him up and sing to him and snuggle him up in his blankie so he can feel better. But you were unable to do that. You were unable to figure that out, which is why you only have supervised visitation now, because you don't know how to be a mother. I love you too, Amanda. Thank you, love. Absolutely. Yes. Can you fathom, right? Knowing your child. When you're with your child 24/7, you know their cry, their whimper, you know everything that they need and want. And imagine having, because he was sent it a million times, eventually he said, can you guys please stop sending it to me? I got it. It's hard enough to watch. Please stop sending it to me. To have to see that video of how sick baby W was and him just sitting there crying for hours and her doing nothing but snuggled up in his Winnie the Pooh blankie. That's traumatic. That's traumatizing. It was traumatizing for me. I still remember everything about it. And it's not even, I don't even know the child. I think 2K's lawyer, a ton of evidence against Bree. Is that? Oh, absolutely. Oh, 100%. Yeah, they got this in the bag. I'm not worried about what's going to happen at all. She thinks it makes her look better. Yeah. Also, the thing that got me too was, remember she said that she was breastfeeding, which is why John couldn't see the baby and blah, 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 blah. She wasn't breastfeeding. What's crazy, as John said, it's worse than what's online. I 100% believe that. I absolutely do. Because she's not putting the worst of the worst online. It's terrifying to think of what she's... That's why I say all the time, to me, it's terrifying, mind-blowing to think about if 2K didn't step up, if he didn't change, Can you imagine what Baby W would be going through right now? Let's not forget, you guys, Coachella is where she wanted Baby W to be. Hi, Cozy Couch. Hi, love. I've missed you. Coachella is where she wanted him to be so bad. But also, let's not forget, Coachella, it doesn't count, you guys, because it's Coachella. It doesn't count. Do not remember? It doesn't count. So when you take a rug test, if you've been to Coachella, it doesn't count. It comes up negative. Right? Negative, because it doesn't count. Can you imagine telling the judge that? Ain't that some shit? What would the judge say? She's like, yes. Yes, Your Honor, I did. That is snow in that picture, but I was at Coachella. So it doesn't count. What do you mean it still counts? It doesn't because it was at Coachella, so it doesn't count. No, there's a sign there that says Your Honor, you have to follow the rules. Have you heard, Your Honor, may I speak? Have you heard the saying, when you're in Rome, do as the Romans do? Well, when you're in Coachella, do as the Coachellans do. And that's what we do in Coachella, so it doesn't count. Yeah, my bad. Sorry. Your Honor, am I boring you with my Coachella story? Because it says it doesn't count. Like, everybody knows that, Your Honor. Don't be a lame-o. Don't be a lame-o like that fat old white bitch Angie that talks about me that can't afford a $10,000 dog that I don't take care of. Okay? Don't be a lame-o like her. Okay? My bad. Don't mean to bore you, Your Honor, but it does not count because it's Coachella. Like, that's legitimately how I envision. That's how I envision taking. Oh my God, I need a homebody to act that out. She is so good with her. And I don't know if she uses a filter or what. Oh my God, I love her. She is hilarious. Oh, that's right. Yeah, and then it'll be like, just kidding. It was a skit. Your Honor, it wasn't me. That was my online persona. Right? That was my online persona. Cannot. Thank you, love. I'm gonna wear that to Coachella. Wait, when was that delicious? I think that's my grand dog. Oh, Mrs. No, but you have so many different names. I can barely. Hold on, let me see if this is my grand dog. Hold on. I'm back. It wasn't. I can't see what the judge says about her 2-hour visits. Oh, me neither. Especially because she pushed so hard that they better be longer. Oh, yeah. Well, there was a couple times she did it when he was about 4 weeks old, and she was completely enamored. I actually have the video. Yep. She said it'll be fine. She also admitted that she skis, but only while he's sleeping, because newborn babies sleep through the night. Absolutely, they don't need to be woken up. And then when she napped him and took him to the clubhouse, and they went to go make that amazing Grammy Award winning soundtrack, that song, she left the baby there with somebody. She was like, he'll be fine, just don't let him fall. Just make sure he doesn't fall off bed. He'll be alright. Mind you, the judge has not seen that footage yet that I know of. Oh, you know he's got that. Oh, John is on it. I tell you, all of us have, everybody in the 2K-verse has made sure every single video has been clipped, snipped, and sent right on over. Yeah, I saw it. That's all fake. They are under the assumption that if they're married or engaged and it's a promise ring, that Santos will be able to see the kids. Santos never gonna be around that child, and he should actually stop saying the child's name. He has no right to even speak that baby's name. That's the first time I've heard Nala bark since Maya's passed. I wonder why she barked. I think court in July, I think, is virtual, because that is only the evidentiary hearing. August is going to be in person. That is the trial. If the judge allows it, I hope John Fowles ready for it. Wait, allows what? Oh, to see, oh, no, he won't. And I can't see this judge even, no, I can't see her even, not with his background, all the stuff he has going on, and in the midst of the time where she's looking at now, May 2nd to August 22nd, to get a DV charge against her. I can't see it. Yeah, you guys, all of that stuff of getting married in Hawaii, it's gonna be sub only, right? It's gonna be sub only. That's just to get people to sub, because they're money hungry. They need money badly. The trial is 4 days. There is 3 days for sure scheduled, but the judge added a fourth just because the amount of footage, just in case. So, yes, I will be covering all of it. We will go over all of it, and then I will get all of the, no. Unemployed rich mom asked to go live. No. Bitch, never. Yeah, it's been 4 days. So, and because again, the judge said, I'm giving you a free shot between May 2nd and August 22nd. Show me what you can do. Yeah, that was just a request. And see what you can do. Meaning, I would not give them a penny. I would not give them a minute of my time, which is why I just declined. You're not coming on my platform and talking. August 22nd is when the trial starts. Yeah. Now, if it was really her or not, I don't know. I do know there was 800 and some odd people in their live, but it said unemployed rich mom requested to go live with me. There was 800 and some odd people in the live. 826 people. See other creators? See how you do that? Decline. All you gotta do is decline. Just saying. Not on my platform. Absolutely not. You're not coming over here with your nastiness. What you need to do instead of trying to go live with me is try to figure out how to be a mother, right? Get rid of the teeny bopper sitting next to your ass. Kick him to the curb. Go to rehab. Go to therapy. Take some more parenting classes, because the one you took online on Kick that they helped you through, yeah, that's not good enough for you. You need more, and you need to increase your time spending with your child, right? Then maybe you'll get to them. But don't come over here requesting to go live with me for what? I have nothing to say to you. Now, I did tell you, Bree, since I know you're listening, I've told you on multiple occasions going all the way back, if you ever needed advice, help, whatever the case may be, I would be willing to do so. I would be willing to help you through, because I am a massive supporter of co-parenting. And I believe every single child deserves both parents to be in the house, or in the child's life, not in the house, but in the child's life. You said, no, I don't need nobody. I don't need nobody home. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, you sure know what the fuck you're doing. Well, you're doing a great job. A great job. Just finish making sure you tie up that pretty little bow for 2K. Curl the ribbon real good so it's nice and pretty when you hand over full custody. 100%, just nice and pretty, okay? Curl all the little ribbons on the side. Make sure it's like different colors too. Like we don't want just like a one color bow. Like make it super pretty. Super pretty, okay? Ooh, Sandy Toes. I don't go live with Stolen Valor. Nobody who's Stolen Valor gets to come on my page. Okay? Only real men and women who actually served in the military can come on my page. You claim to have been in the military when you weren't. You, sir, are the lowest of humans, okay? You are what we call Stolen Valor. You are not welcome over here on my platform. I do not accept your kind over here. Don't ever claim Stolen Valor and then want to come over here and talk to me for what? No, sir. Not welcome. Next. Blows my mind. Blows my mind. I love you guys too. Listen, some people on this here tickety-tockety platform would, you know, just be willing to go on live with absolutely anybody. Matter of fact, I think Uncle Fester once said, well, if you were given the opportunity to go live with Brian Santos, wouldn't you? No. I said then, and I say now, which is why I declined. My reputation and my integrity is so much more important to me than any of that. There's not enough money in the world to make me want to even share a space with them. Now listen, you can go to other people on this platform. There's other people probably live right now talking about me that would probably accept greatly. It's not me. You, Santos, are Stolen Valor. You, Santos, are not an active father in your child's life. You, Bree, are not an active mother in your child's life. You say that 2K is a bare minimum, but you are a bare minimum mom. You did the bare minimum because the monitoring service that you have has a bare minimum of 2-hour visits. So what did you choose to do, Bree? Bare minimum 2 hours. You're not welcome over here. You are not welcome over here. I will not accept. You had an opportunity. You and I have messaged, Bree. You had an opportunity. You said no. So now I say no. Next. I'm not like the other ones, Bree. Santos. I'm not like them. I'm not just going to accept because people know who you are and you have one. I'm not them. Sorry. Anyways, yeah, right. Lip gloss, drop. Honey, they need more than Jesus. Okay? That is just not me, you guys. I am not that type of person. Sorry. No can do. Just there's a wait, whoa, what the hell? What did I just walk into? Bree and or Santos were had requested to go live with me. I said no. They do need humble, and I think, you know what's crazy is I think that they're just used to when they just requested me. I think that they're used to when people request them, people just automatically say yeah. Thank you, JK. That's not me. I don't care who you are. If you're not, you claim Stolen Valor to me, you don't respect our military. You're dirt poor. You're the low of the low, not dirt poor, but you're the low of the low. You also are both very racist. You guys say the N-word like it's nobody's business. I will never have a racist on my platform. You guys are not welcome over here. You are not welcome over here. It's not gonna happen. Yeah, sorry. Again, there's plenty of people on this platform that will click that accept button quick. I am not them. I'm different. I said no. Just like the judge is gonna say no. Yeah, poor, they are poor in spirit. Card decline, no. Sid, I love you. Decline, card decline, access decline. Yeah. Listen, you can say that. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna bring it back up. But now you guys have seen for yourself. What I say, I mean. Regardless of what anyone else wants to say about me. What I say, I mean. I have said forever. That's not on my channel. There's not enough money in this world for me to bring that over here. Sock Gang is locked in. We have a fun channel. We have a good old time. Thank you, sweet sister. Yeah, that's not happening over here. Sorry. No can do. Angela, absolutely. What I say goes. It doesn't change. You'll hear other creators say, oh, I would never do that. But then the minute they request, oh, well, I had to, or I had to do that. It doesn't happen that way over here. I've always said I would never have no one who's racist, no one who's stolen valor, homophobe, none of that stuff. None of that will be over here on this platform. That's right. Over here, the Sock Gang, we have standards. We show our socks around here. And get bananas. Sandra's gonna go to bed crying. I can't believe it. She wouldn't even accept me over there, and then she said bad things about me. Mm-hmm. No traitors. We got morals over here. No takey backies. What I say. That's what it is. So, my bad. You're gonna have to cry yourself. I can't believe that old fat white bitch wouldn't let me come on there. I just requested she decline me. No one declines me. I'm Santos and Ray. No one declined me. That fat old white bitch. I can't stand her. God damn it. She can't afford this dog that I don't even take care of and or love. I'll buy him a sweatshirt when it's 103 degrees outside and hopes he just melts. I'm not taking him to the vet though, but I'm gonna try this old bitch again. Damn it, she declined again. This mother chucker. Shut up. Thank you for that love anyway. The time.